Hello YouTube, what's going on? My name is Ekuegan, you call me EK. Today's video we're going to go over the Wilder Flight, the grenade launcher from the Spire of the Watcher raid. A lot of people ask me why I use it, and I think it's probably one of the, if not the best blinding grenade launcher in the game. And here's my reasoning. This thing here is a double fire, hard-hitting twin grenade launcher. This is the first of its kind. Just like when Storm Chaser came out, it was like a triple hit. Everyone kind of went nuts, right? This is something like that. What makes it very good is having this perk here, this origin trait. When you damage your targets while firing from the hip, it increases handling, reload, and movement speed. That's actually at a 0.85 times when it comes to your reload. The crazy thing here is you can get this reload basically to max without needing the reload gloves or anything. When you don't need a grenade launcher loader, but you can get to max reload. Why is this such a good thing? It means that there's times where if I'm going to hit a target, I want to get back to blinding really quickly. And if there's a huge area of enemies, not only does your grenade launcher spread out into a bigger blast radius, but when you shoot two shots out, when it hits in the center of something, you can actually gain a bigger radius. So in the Nightfall, for example, I do have a clip from yesterday. I don't think I'm going to be able to put in this video. We were doing Birthplace. We got teleported into a room. I shot the shot and went to the center of the platform. And it caught the enemies on the left side and the right side together. Because remember, with a grenade launcher blinding, usually you just have one shot. Now you have two shots that spread out. Now I kind of want to show the grenade launcher loader too. So this is what the grenade launcher reload is like without you proccing the TEX perk, right? So now let's say that I proc the TEX Mechanica perk. Now it's up. Look at my reload. Look at the difference between the previous reload and then the reload without it. Now, if you have the seasonal mod for the TEX Mechanica, this mod here is called Sharpshooting. It greatly increases the duration and effectiveness of the TEX balance stock origin trait. I would suggest pairing that together with this grenade launcher. Now, let's see what the grenade launcher can actually roll on it and why I decided to keep some of the rolls that I kept. The first one for me, of course, is going to be blinding, autoloading, and left from gold. We have Lucent Finisher this season. That means whenever I make heavy, I have special, and that helps me out a lot. The cool thing here, too, when I pick up a heavy, I get basically 5 ammo for this grenade launcher. Now, the cool, neat thing about this is that even if Lucent Finisher is gone, we still have Aeon. So when you make heavy, you have special. Blinding is very nice, especially when you go into certain situations where there's a crap ton of enemies and you're trying to act clear, or you're just trying to grab a plate for maybe a certain amount of time. So if I'm looking at D2 Gunsmith here, there's a lot of different options. Maybe if you're a hunter, you're going to be like, oh man, I want to go for something like Repulsive Brace. You can, right? Because you have the volatile from Gur Falcons. I'm not a huge fan of that. If I had to choose my god roll, if I could have gone like a quick launch, a blinding, autoloading with left from gold, this would be the best thing here. When it comes to the masterwork, it's up to you. Depends on your playstyle. I mean, I ended up with a reload masterwork, which I didn't mind. The reason why I didn't mind it is because of this having that 0.85x modifier. So when this is up, the higher my reload, the better it is. So if they go up to 42, which helped my reload a bunch, you don't have to go to reload. You could probably do like handling. Blast radius does not matter. Velocity doesn't matter. So handling or reload would be the best things here. Now, do you get to choose what you're going to get on here? No, but if you get something like that, definitely keep it. Now, another one that I kept was Frenzy. Why did I keep Frenzy? I think Frenzy was fun as well, right? If you're running Special Finisher, you don't need to worry about left from gold. You have something like Frenzy, which is going to give you on top of... My thing about Frenzy is this, right? If I'm blinding, I don't really need to do damage much. Sure, you get that 15% damage. Is it needed? No, right? The 50 handling is nice because it will max out your handling. And the reload is nice too, but once again, I feel like it's overkill, which is why I felt like left from gold was going to be my first choice. You might be one out there that would like to use Vorpal Weapon. If you're going into activity that has a lot of void shield, maybe Disruption Break might be your next best thing. Because once you break the shield, especially at autoloading, you put the grenade launcher away. You can do damage with your kinetic. You can come back to it. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I try to keep it as short as possible. If you like this kind of content, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. We do have notifications on where you can turn notifications from personalized to all. But I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.